Thanks for coming out this evening. Do you know what your actual IQ score is? IQ stands for intelligence, and it is given by the mathematical formula that divides a person's mental age by their chronological age and multiplies by 100. For example, if a person took an IQ test at the age of 10 and it was determined by the test that his or her mental age was 11, then the IQ would be 110. Alfred Binet developed the concept of the IQ test, first in 1905. According to his writings, the reason behind inventing the IQ test was to test the knowledge for children in order to find out would require additional academic help. Probably all of us at one point or time have taken an IQ test. Indeed, one of the big secrets from elementary school was the IQ score. By the scores, some of us was lower scored than others, and that meant you needed to be classes, or you needed some academic help somewhere along the line. And then, let's see, others classified as academically gifted and talented because we had an IQ score of perhaps 115 or higher. This is a distribution of graphic of IQ, and based on their IQ scores, many of us have been counseled away from certain educational paths. For the next few minutes, we're going to talk about or explore whether IQ are valid intelligence or not. I particularly am qualified to discuss this topic. In the 3rd grade, I took an IQ test. It didn't score as high as the teachers thought it should have, so they put me in special classes to get more education or extra help for the academic they wanted to portray me. It's my position that IQ tests are not valid measurements of human intelligence. To support my position, we will investigate what some experts in the field about IQ and say about IQ and conclude with some evidence regarding the scores of human intelligence. Which of the following graphics would you say shows true academic scoring? IQ scores have been applied over the past 70 years to classify school-aged children as mentally handicapped or academically gifted. Sadly, based on the 3rd grade's IQ scores, some school children have not been allowed to take certain gateway courses like a little higher, such as maybe science, different classes they've been because their IQ is high enough. In the past 30 years, much research has been done on the use of IQ scores and the measurements of human intelligence. In this study, IQ different populations over the past 60 years, James R. Flynn discovered the IQ test increased from one generation to the next. And according to Binet, the IQ tests that you took in the 3rd grade decreased as you got older, but that's not so. Your IQ goes higher as you increase in age. It is not uncommon to find people who were counseled away from certain educational opportunities in the 3rd grade. I have a friend who Algebra 1 as a 9th grader, because of IQ, he was not allowed to take Algebra 1 in the 9th grade because of his IQ test. And recently he has spent over 30 years teaching mathematics. He has a master's degree in mathematics at a local community college here that is the chairperson of the math and science department. And if the state had gone on his IQ test, then he would have never been a math teacher. If IQ tests do not measure human intelligence, what do they measure? This is a question that really doesn't have a set stone answer to it. Research is still being done in this area. James R. Flynn advanced several possibilities in this area. The one that is favored by any IQ test or intelligence, but rather correlate with weak causal link intelligence. This ability increases with age as well. Tests clearly do not measure intelligence. From the days to the latest initiative, No Child Left, American education has been criticized because we are not producing the caliber students that we are far behind in certain areas with the academics. But maybe with further research, we can catch other countries and progress farther than they. Thank you for coming out this evening and listening to my speech. Thank you.